Celtic's line-up. Injury sustained in international duty to Paul Lambert, Robert Douglas, Tom Boyd mean they miss out. Johan Mjalby's on the bench. Dimitri Karin takes over in goal. Bobo Balde makes his long-awaited debut since signing from Toulouse. Yusuful Harin's fit again, and Stilian Petrov makes his Celtic return after a 6-month absence with a broken leg. Dunfermline boss Jimmy Calderwood makes 2 alterations to his team. Lee Bullen and David Nichols drop out. With Andreas Skerla still injured, Yusuf Rossi, who'd gone AWOL at the start of the season, slots into the back 4. Gus McPherson makes his first starting appearance in midfield, following his move from Kilmarnock. The referee is John Underhill. Now there'll be a minute's silence here at Celtic Park as a mark of respect for the former Celtic captain Bobby Evans, who sadly died this week. Any thoughts of Champions League football are delayed for a few days as far as Celtic and their boss Martin O'Neill are concerned. They've got domestic duties to concern them with today, and it's Dunfermline. There's never been a goalless draw between these sides in 48 meetings at Celtic Park. Plenty of goals around. There were 19 scored in 5 meetings last season. Yusuf Rossi getting involved very early there, giving away the free kick. Moravchik looking for Sutton. There's Larsson. Oh, what a save that was from Marco Rittenbeck. Only 40 seconds gone, and Henrik Larsson already showing his threat to Dunfermline. And a fine stop with the Dutch keeper. Gat knocking it in. Larsson to Sutton. Larsson goes again. And the nearest of touches came off the Dunfermline defender. What a start Celtic have made. And the nearest of touches there from Rossi. Martin O'Neill will be pleased with the opening exchanges as far as his side are concerned. Here's Sutton. Dummy by Larsson. Here's Moravchik. He just couldn't get between the defenders. And Marco Rittenbeck, who was alert to come off his line, but a lovely little dummy by Larsson, trying to release Moravchik. Nicholson's first touch lets him down. Clearance from Rittenbeck straight to Moravchik, and he accepts the gift. Lubo Moravchik. Well, that goal has been coming, and it was all down to the error by Marco Rittenbeck. There's a splat from the goalkeeper. And that's the finish from Lubo Moravchik. Moravchik has all the skills to shoot from that distance, and when the goalkeeper's out of position, he doesn't miss. His second goal of the season puts the Parkhead side 1-0 up. And Rossi has to keep his eye on it. And Marco Rittenbeck getting the cheers from the Celtic fans as he made that clearance, and he's delivered a good pass for Jason Dare. Balde got back, and Karin smothers it. And just for a second it looked as though the Dunfermline player was getting away from Balde, but he did manage to get back and get in the tackle. Larsson. Finding Sutton, he's looking for support. It's it back to Larsson. There's a header! And Stilian Petrov only inches away from getting a goal in return to action for the Parkhead club. Sutton and Larson combining again to set up the chance, and Petros just didn't get enough on the glancing header. Just wide. Baldi, powerful enough to hold off the challenge there of De Gea and get away from there too. There's Moravcik coming in at the back. Roseberg defending well. Mark Munio will be rather content with the way his side have started, but well in discussion is Jimmy Calderwood and his assistant Jimmy Nicholl. Tackle from Jason Deere. There's Crawford trying to have a run at Baldi. Does well. To Billy's header out. Ball to De Gea, but he couldn't control it first time. And Celtic pick up now through Moravcik. Sutton peeling off. Moravcik again. Alan Thompson, going to try it alone. And just tipped round the post. He looked for a second, as though he may try to curl in the cross, but he tried to toe poke it, and Rautenbeck did well to get a hand to that. Petrov spotting Larson, making the run again. Henrik Larsson. Now Chris Sutton drives it in, and touched over by Rautenbeck. Well, he certainly produced a few good saves after his initial blunder, which gave Celtic the lead, and a fine fingertip effort there. Free kick against Lustful Haran. Jason Deere. It's Crawford, lovely turn by Stevie Crawford. And a fine tackle too by Paul Haran. The ball played into Crawford. Neat turn. But it didn't beat Lustful Haran. Larson to Sutton. Wide is Moravcik. Lovely skills again from Moravcik. There's Chris Sutton. He appeals that his jersey was pulled as he tried to get in the end of that one. He can't believe it. Lubo Moravcik again, opening up the Dunfermline defence, and Sutton couldn't make a proper connection. But there's the appeals for the jersey pull. To Billy. There's Larson. Henrik Larsson looking for the opening. Lovely pass. Chris Sutton slots it away. And Celtic go 2-0 up in stoppage time at the end of this first half. Larsson held it up as long as he could, looked for the opening, the little back heel through. Sutton was onside, and he left Rautenbeck with no chance. The Pars defence maybe waiting for Larsson to have the shot, but his pass was intended for Sutton, who gets his 4th goal of the season. Chris Sutton wrapping up a fine first 45 minutes for Celtic. Lubo had put them off to the perfect start after 9 minutes after a slip by goalkeeper Marco Rittenbeck. It was a great start from Celtic with Larsson being denied by a fine stop by the Dunfermline keeper. But then Rittenbeck made an error and he was punished by Moravcik with a fine, well-executed goal. Although Rittenbeck made a few fine saves midway through the first half, they let the pass from Larsson set up Chris Sutton and he buried it. At half-time at Celtic Park, it's Celtic 2, Dunfermline 0. Stevie Hampshire introduced into the action by Jimmy Calderwood at half-time. The man who stayed inside is Jason Dare. Dunfermline have it all to do if they're going to get themselves back in this game. Chris McGroarty losing out and Celtic pick up right away. Here's Petrov. Chris Sutton had gone too early, caught offside. Jimmy Calderwood doesn't normally hang about making changes. We're bringing on Hampshire at the interval. Is the first. We've seen him when he's been trailing by a margin, pushing 4 strikers up front. McGroarty linking well with Hampshire. There's Chris McGroarty. Now De Geer. Into the tackle slid Neil Lennon. McPherson. Appleson spotting Hampshire in a bit of space. Good play from Hampshire. Was he tripped as he went past Baldy? Notice as the referee is McGroarty swinging in the cross. And this was Hampshire taking on Baldy, and well, there certainly was contact. The left leg of Baldy caught the right of Hampshire, and De Geer certainly felt it was a penalty. McGroarty looking for the run of De Geer. It's a fine run by Jack De Geer. And a good stop by Dimitri Karin. His first save of the match. Chris McGroarty certainly found Jack De Geer with a fine long pass there. First real opportunity for the Pars, and Karin making the save. Duisberg continuing his run there, so too is Nicholson. Gary Mason through for De Geer, trying to turn, did well to turn and get the shot in. Stevie Crawford looking for the rebound, and well, his touch let him down there, but Dimitri Karin did well to get across to make that save. Fine turn by Jack De Geer, get away from Volharen to get the shot in. Good stop by Karin. In the duel with Michael Duisberg, and Moravcik pushes Duisberg over. Well, I don't know what that was all about. Maybe Moravcik losing his discipline there, and he'll get a yellow card, no doubt, for that. He believes it was a Celtic throw, but he was taking the law into his own hands. Yellow card for Moravcik. A little tussle there with Duisberg, and as the ball went out, he was incensed about something, and he's very lucky that it was only a yellow card he got. Sutton beating the jump by Thompson. There's Forward from Moravcik, and he was caught by Duisberg this time, and the referee was making sure there were no afters. They were involved in the previous incident, and John Underhill out with a yellow card for Mikael Duisberg. Moravcik got away from Mason, but he wasn't getting past Duisberg. Larsson curling it. Curling it over the top. Henrik Larsson wasn't too far away with it though. Baldu's long raking pass straight into the path of Moravcik. He delivers it beyond Marco Ruttenbeck. 2 goals for Lubo Moravcik, and that's Celtic's third. Baldi spotted Moravcik a good 30 yards ahead of him, and Moravcik wasn't hanging about. Fine exhibition of striking from Lubomir Moravcik. Perfect pass from Bobo Baldi, who already is becoming a favourite of the Celtic fans. And another of their heroes provides a finish. De Geer's head flick, knocked out by Sutton. Nicholson. Gary Mason. Nicholson continues the run. Good play from Dunfermline. Whipped cross, the header from De Geer. That was a good save from Dimitri Karin. Fine play down the right-hand side involving Mason and Nicholson. And De Geer adjusted well to get the header in. Zagat. Larsson's layoff. Lennon. At times it just looks like an exercise for Celtic, the way they're stroking it around. Here's Tibili. Tibili. Oh, that was a fine effort. It opened up for him, and while he was looking for his teammates to make some movements, he just adjusted and curled that one in off the upright. Not a bad effort from the defender. Larsson's flick, and Scott Thompson to De Geer. Hampshire gets it through for Stevie Crawford. What a finish that was by Stevie Crawford. It's his first goal of the season. Set up well there by Hampshire, and a fine finish by Crawford. Stevie Crawford opening up for him again, and that's a fine save by Dimitri Karin. Well, Dunfermline seemed to have a second lease of life, and Stevie Crawford firing that one in. It was another fine save by Karin. Dimitri Karin back between the sticks for Celtic this afternoon. His first start of the season for him, and well, he's let in 1 goal, but he's made a few fine stops at vital times. But it's all 3 points for Celtic. A match they controlled courtesy of Lubo with 2 goals, one after 9 minutes, the second midway through the second half. In between times, Chris Sutton had got a goal too after neat footwork by Larson to set him up. And then right at the end, Stevie Crawford pulled one back, which was no more than a consolation for Dunfermline. It's a fine performance by Celtic ahead of their Champions League opener against Rosenborg. The final score at Celtic Park, Celtic 3, Dunfermline 1.